case of our microphone, I'm going to just start with this one, and we'll see if it's going to work. I'm not sure yet. We only have 2 pins, right? It's just a plastic case. It's got a piezo in there. I don't know what this is from. Telephone, maybe. I don't know. So I'm gonna wire this up to be simply a 2-channel send. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take. I'm assuming that the red wire here is the tip. It almost always is. And then I'm going to just solder the shield and the other wire to 1 pin on my piezo, and then I'm going to do the same to the other pin with just the red. So one of them is hot. On this piezo, this is actually marked positive and what would be negative or ground. Oops, get the light there. So the center part, the ceramic here in the center is the positive, and this is the negative. So I'm going to do if I was going to use this, which I'm not, but if I was to use this for this one, the red wire would go here, and the black and ground wire would go here. Okay, so let's start. In this case, I'm just going to put this here. I got my soldering iron heating up. It's all good to go. And like I said, I want to take my shield, and in this case I think it's green. I'm going to twist them together and keep my red separate. I'm going to make sure I have enough space here. I do. And I might as well immediately start out with a little piece of tape to help me hold it down. So a little piece of electrical tape here. Okay, so a piece of E-tape. I'm going to do this. You can see that? Yeah. Okay, I'm just taping these here. This. Bonk. So they should touch. And make sure that they're on the pads here. Okay. Now, with this soldering iron, I have this little foam pad tip cleaner. What I find is nice is just a piece of sort of a cork, mat, table mat. Cork works really nicely to clean the tip of your soldering iron. So juice it up here. I'm going to juice it up. You see the smoke coming off. Very hot. Okay, so now what I've done, I've tinned my soldering iron, and this takes a steady hand, right, and good eyes, which I don't have anymore. But I can still do it by feel. So I'm just going to go like this. And the idea is you want to heat the part, not the solder. It's the part you want to heat. And then the solder flows. And I usually breathe out while I'm doing this. Now this very fine cable probably has some sort of insulation on it. But I think that with the heat of the soldering iron, I can just sort of plow through that problem. Right, not such a great joint here. It's a knack. And the first one you do is always kind of messed up. You got to get into the feel. It's kind of a Zen thing. It's a Zen thing. Let me just try to get this over here. Come on. So I can maybe think that this has a decent connection. Okay, not flowing quite as well as I would like, but all right, I'm just going to assume that that's okay. It seems to be skewer. It's a little messy, but again, like I said, the first joint you make is always really bad. So you should really kind of warm up to the process. But I think this will work. Okay, we're going to try it right away. So let me pause the video and set up my laptop to accept this as a microphone input. All right, I quickly did an offline test. I cheated, and I know it works. So now your laptop might be different from mine, and your DAW might be different from mine. But I know that when I take my mini jack and I plug it in to my laptop, it's going to ask me, what is this device? Now that's very helpful. You might have two ports, one for headphones, one for a mic. You might actually require a 4-pin hookup. I don't know. I'm not in front of your machine, but I know that mine works this way. So I have, again, just a tip ring sleeve. I plug it in here, and which device did you plug in? Well, I have a choice between line in, mic in, headphone. I'm going to say mic in because it's a mic. And now I know that that the little cheap ass preamp inside there is actually gonna preamp my microphone. Okay, and then now I need to configure my DAW. So here I am in Reaper, and I want to tell it what to use. So the audio system is going to be wave out, very straightforward, and my input device is going to be Conjunto de Microphones Realtek. That's what I just plugged in. It's the mic. I have some options here. I have my webcam. I have virtual microphone. I have this, but Conjunto is the microphone. And so I've got that set up. Now I'm going to add a track here, insert new track, and I have to tell it what to use. Input, audio or MIDI. Okay, whoops, do I got the right thing here? Oh yeah, here we go. Input mono, left. Okay, and now I are my track. And if I tap on this, tap on my mic, tap on the table. And now let me just check to make sure I'm not using the speaker here. I'm not. I'm tapping my laptop here. So I know that because the input signal is so low, I am not using the speakers or the microphone on my laptop. It's really definitely coming in through here. Pretty good, thick signal. And I can talk right into this. I can talk right into this. I can speak right into this microphone. So there you have it. Super cheap, super quick mic that is, I think, would probably be more interesting than the mic on that comes with your laptop. Okay, I realize now that I forgot to set my additional audio device in the video, so I just did that, and now I will actually record some audio here. Dunk. Hello, this is my homemade microphone speaking. Let's see what we get. I have no idea what this is going to sound like, but I will play it back and find out. Save my recording. And now I'll pause the video again while I check.